Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story. We are really lucky today. We have somebody special. We have Gossip Girl stylist Eric Daman on the phone to give you the tips on what's hot for fall fashion, because now that Labor Day is gone, we've got to start getting ready and shop. So Eric, what do we need to do?
You need to have fun. I think my biggest fall fashion tip, and my fashion tip in general, is that people don't have enough fun with fashion. I think, we forget that fashion should be fun. I think just go out there and have a good time with it when you're shopping. Just enjoy yourself. But if you really want to get into real fashion tips, we're going to start out with this great example of playing with texture. We've seen a lot of different kind of textural patterns going on the runway and kind of in all of the editorial that we've seen. And here's a great example of it. Here we have a beautiful sequin blouse that we've paired with kind of a nubbly wool skirt that has different sorts of patchworks of plaids going on. I think the key to a successful outfit using these textures is to keep it tonal. Here we have the kind of nude color in this blouse that is replicated in the patchwork of the skirt. I think the other huge trend that we're going to be seeing this fall is textured tights. Here's a beautiful pair of crocheted pinstripe vertical stripes that look great on the leg and are actually part of the capsule collection for DKNY that I've created.
I love it. I am a total tight junkie, so this is like where I'm going to spend my money is on tights.
Great, then you're in tight heaven today, Stevie.
Yes, absolutely. If I told you how many I had, you'd just kind of go, and woman, how are you wearing all of these?
Well, I hope you have at least 10 more pair once we get done with this interview. Speaking of more tights, another trend that we've seen a lot of is menswear, and we've seen it's very Annie Hall when it's on the runway, but I think it's all about taking one of those pieces away from you and kind of integrating that into your wardrobe. I was very inspired by menswear when I was designing this line, and actually came up with this beautiful pair of jacquard tights that has a menswear stocking inspiration and is a great way to add that trend into your fall wardrobe without having to go over the top with menswear.
I think that's a great idea, because menswear people don't always understand how to really make it work and still be feminine.
Yeah, I think it's really tricky, and it's really easy to, like I said, to end up like Annie Hall. Annie Hall I love. It's a fashion icon, but I think for ladies at home, it's very hard to wear that full look. I think maybe just add one piece of it, a blazer, a blouse, but I think a great way to do it would be with these stockings.
Super. Okay, and then Gossip Girl, everybody watches it, everybody looks at it, and they sit there and try to emulate the things that you put together for everybody on the show. How much does it come into what you're doing and what fall trends are for you?
I think it definitely comes into play with the fall trends. I kind of try to feed off the fall trends, but I also try to stay ahead of the trends and kind of create my own as I go. I think here's a really good example of something that would be very, very Gossip Girl that is inspired by a fall trend of color blocking. We saw a lot of color blocking in spring and summer, but it's all punchy colors mixed together. But for fall, I think we're going to see like a little bit of a punchy color, then going into like a coppery tone that's much more of an autumnal hue that's going to kind of balance out those punchy colors going into black. I think that's the way we're going to see color blocking going into fall. I think a great way to accessorize this dress is with these patterned rosette lace stockings. It's lace and it's mesh, and the way that's constructed is really beautiful on the legs. There's enough space between the flowers, and I think it's just a really beautiful pattern for lace stockings that are actually another pair of the DKNY capsule collection.
I think I'm going to be in heaven.
Excellent.
I think I'm going to be wearing a lot of DKNY. That's what I'm thinking.
That is great, because they're very, very affordable and easily to find at most major retailers, and if not, you can find them at dkny.com.
Perfect. And for as a last tip for, like, say, Labor Day coming up, anything you recommend right now?
I think Labor Day coming up, I think same thing. Have fun with it. I think with Labor Day coming up, it's your last hurrah of summer. Wear your favorite patio dress. Wear your favorite summer piece that you're not going to be able to wear in a couple of months. So I think really have a great time with that. Your favorite summer dress. I think that's just just have fun with it.
Super. Hey, people, we'd like to thank Eric Daman for his time today. Make sure you get out there, take a look at everything that you've seen in this video. Take a look at the links on the blog, and also get yourself into some tights. I don't know why you aren't wearing tights. If you're not, you should be.
Definitely. I totally agree, Stevie.
Yes, and you know where to find them. It's at DKNY Collection, so it makes it real easy. So this is Stevie for the LA Story saying see you soon, people. Bye.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.